Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is JJ, and today I have to pick a card. I have two options here in front of you. I will be pulling tarot cards as well. We're kicking it old school. We're going back to when I started. So that's why I only picked two, because they're about to get a little intense, a little bit deep, and I hope you guys don't mind the aquarium water, the filter that's running in the background. It's just from my fishes. So let's see. So like always, these are general readings. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If something doesn't fit, do not force it to fit. Like always, my email for personal readings are always listed in the description box below, along with the timestamps for each set that you pick. Okay, so we have option 1 and option 2. So 1 and 2, I am shuffling, and there is no right or wrong way of doing this. Okay, whichever one you pick, that is the message that you are supposed to hear at this time. So let's see, what do we have here? There is a great emphasis here I'm picking up for most of us, that we're being called to take a huge step. We're being called to trust. We're being called to change our perspective in regards to something, okay? And the reason being, I feel that we're doing this, or Spirit is nudging us in this way, is because there's something new that wants to come in for us. And Spirit is saying the only way this new opportunity that's going to come for us is if we let go of old ways of believing or our seeing ourselves, okay? So I hope you are ready. If you're not, you can always pause the video and then go to the description box and fast forward to your option, okay? So for those of you who picked option 1, we have, okay, so we have safe to fall, bittersweet farewell, and then we have 2 sevens. Wow, the Chariot and the 7 of Wands. So what I'm getting here just right off the bat is that you're fighting something. There's a destiny, there is a push of some sort with the Chariot here, of you moving forward, of pursuing something in your life. But with the 7 of Wands, I feel like you are hesitant, you are fighting, you're just like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to go towards this thing, because with the free, safe to fall, it feels like you feel unstable right now. Like you feel like where you're going to is not your goal, is not your dream. Spirit is saying here, you feel like you're falling, like everything is being taken away from you, or there's a sense of being very confused, of even disoriented. That's what I'm picking up. There's also this feeling like you're out of control, like you're not in control of things, like you're like this girl right here, like you're falling and you don't know exactly where you're gonna land, okay? And Spirit is really nudging you to believe and taking this huge step, to have trust, to have faith, because this is your life purpose with the Chariot here. And Spirit is really saying, they're urging you to take that step, to open up to a bigger world, because you're playing it small. I'm getting this image of being a big fish in a small pond deal here, okay? And Spirit is saying that you know you need to let go, but you won't. You're fighting. You're like, I don't want to let go. I don't know what's waiting for me. I don't know if this is a safe thing to do. And Spirit is really nudging you and telling you that that thing that you're clinging on to is that very thing that is holding you back. And Spirit is saying, you have outgrown who you are. You have outgrown your environment. And it's time for you to let go, to do that which seems risky, right? Don't be foolish, but do what seems risky to you. And they're saying you have avoided taking risk because you feel like you're going to get hurt, or you feel like things are not going to work out for you. And Spirit here is saying, stop closing yourself off to that makes you uncomfortable. okay? Because I'm getting the sense of like every time you feel uncomfortable or every time something feels insecure, you tend to close off or kind of like say, no, I'm not doing that. No, I don't want to do that. That is too risky. And Spirit is saying it's time for you to come out of your comfort zone. It's time for you to trust and to let go and to believe that you're going to be okay. And they're saying they're really nudging, they're pushing you to open up, to take this journey. And they're really telling me to tell you that you're going to land safely. Okay, there's a lot of messages, there's a lot of signs around you that are telling you like you're gonna be okay. You are not alone. You know, you're being protected. And for some of you, you're letting go of things that feel comfortable, things that you have created some type of emotional attachment to these things. For some of you is a Cancer sign that you're letting go of, a water sign here, specifically Cancer, that you're letting go. It's a bittersweet moment, and it's always a bittersweet moment when we have to let go of things that we have an emotional attachment to. And Spirit is saying, do not fight this, do not oppose or go against the grain. You're being nudged, kind of like forced to go on this new path. And this path seems unfamiliar, it seems scary, it's a bittersweet. It's something that you want in your soul, like you want it, you've been craving this change, this new opportunity. But then at the same time, you're like, I don't know if this is the right choice for me. I don't know if I'm gonna be okay. I don't know. If you have so many questions that are unanswered, and Spirit is saying, I know it's bittersweet, I know it's hard, I know it's not easy for you, especially because Spirit is saying you're someone who always loves to be in control, who always loves to know exactly where you're going. And Spirit is saying you have to trust that you're being led. Okay, you're being led by your divine purpose. And you have to stay determined and committed. To me, that's the Chariot, being determined, being committed, and going after what you want, using two opposed forces to create something unique. Okay, that is what I am getting here for you. Spirit is saying you don't have to fight anymore. There's no reason for you to fight. You don't have to make things harder than what they are. Okay, they're saying, yes, we know you're scared. Yes, we know you need to trust. But it's just a goodbye for now. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. For some of you, if you're dealing with the Cancer and things are not looking good and it seems like things are ending, Spirit is saying it's just a farewell for now. You will reunite again, okay? But not right now, because you guys have to go on separate paths for different reasons. Okay, there's things that you need to learn, and there's things that this Cancer person needs to learn. Or if you're the Cancer, the other person needs to learn. But that doesn't mean that the connection was not real. That doesn't mean that the time that you guys spent together was wasted time. Love is never in vain. Spirit wants you to know that. Whatever this change is, Spirit wants you to know, whatever big step it is that you're being called to take at this time. And I touched on this before I picked the tarot cards, which whatever this big jump is, Spirit wants you to know you're gonna land safely. There is no need for you to worry. You are being guided, you are being watched over. Okay? You need to trust. And that is what I have for you guys for option 1. I hope you guys enjoyed. And now to option 2. So those of you who picked option 2, we have Born Innocent, number 12. And The Little One Rises, number 18, sorry. The 8 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. Wow, that's beautiful. Some of you are leaving an old relationship behind. So these readings could be very tied together. If you feel called to listen to option 1, go ahead and do so. Or if you listen to option 1 and now you're listening to option 2, I feel like they're hand in hand, okay? What I'm getting here is that you're leaving something behind. With the Eight of Cups, we're always leaving something behind. Again, that is emotional attachment, something that you've invested time, effort, sweat, tears, everything into that, to making it work. But at the end of the day, you saw it was not working for you. You were not satisfied. You weren't happy. You always felt this emptiness within you. And for some of you, this is in regards to a relationship. This is in regards to, even for some of you, this could definitely be in regards to a job. Okay, I am picking that up. But what I'm getting mostly here is that there is this small dream that you want to pursue. There's something that you want to achieve. And Spirit is saying this small dream, the small project, they're saying it's like a small acorn that you don't know what you're planting, but they're saying once you plant it, it will turn into this huge oak tree that will bloom and it will be well rooted. They're saying also be careful who you are around. That's coming very strong. Be careful who you are around. If somebody's telling you can't do this, this is not good for you, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Why are you seeking this? Spirit is saying reevaluate those relationships and don't let anybody tell you that you can't do something. Okay? They're saying take a step back and go within yourself and be honest with yourself. What is it that is working for you and what is it that is not working for you at this time? They're saying you need to have faith. The wheel is turning for you. And they're saying you're going through a lot of changes. And these changes are internal. They're saying that you are even surprised of what you are leaving behind. You're just like, I never saw myself leaving this relationship, leaving this job, leaving this thing behind. Because before, that was so much of who I was. That was so much of an identity of who I used to be. And now you're seeing yourself actually walking away from this. It's like you're rising, right? You're rising to your full potential. You're rising to the power within. And you're like, you know what? This is not healthy. This is not good for me. This is not giving me that happiness, that passion that I seek. And you're deciding to walk away. And where you are walking towards to, because the Eight of Cups is very much a pointer card to me. You're walking to your Two of Cups. You're walking to that. And I usually see the Two of Cups as your soulmate. So for some of you, I will say you're heading towards a soulmate, heading towards a good relationship, friendship, kindred spirit, a solid connection. For others of you, what I'm picking up this time, my intuition is the Two of Cups is symbolizing more of a reunion of yourself. You're coming back to who you were. There was a side of you that you had lost because of this lack of passion, because of this lack of fulfillment. You had lost a part of yourself, and now you're reconnecting with that part. It's like you're becoming whole, if that makes sense, okay? You're becoming the true, thank you. They're saying you're becoming the truer version of yourself. You're no longer denying anything from yourself. And you're saying you may be seeing a lot of 111, specifically 111. That was what they gave me. Not 1, not 11, just 111, 111. And they're saying you might be seeing this constantly. And they're saying it's because there's something big approaching. The portals are open. There's portals that you're walking through. They're saying do not give up. Make the brave choice to choose your happiness. And some of you are. You're making that choice. You're like, I don't care how much time I invested in this. I don't care how much effort I put into this. I'm seeking what's making me happy. What's fulfilling me. I'm no longer settling. I'm no longer putting myself back or holding back my happiness because of someone or because of something. I see you actually pursuing your happiness, and that's what I'm saying. It's like you're becoming whole. You're just like, you're valuing who you are, and you're putting your happiness and your passion and yourself a priority. You're no longer putting yourself in the back burner. You're just up. You're like, this is me, and this is what I want, and this is what makes me happy. You either take it or leave it. Okay? I am also getting here that you feel like the underdog here, because I'm being the little one rises. So you always felt like the underdog. You always felt like you didn't have potential, or like you weren't worthy of pursuing your happiness. It's like you've always seen other people around you and being like, wow, this person is happy. I want some of that. But you never actually really believed it. And I feel like you're coming into union with your yin and your yang. In yourself, within yourself, and you're just like, no, if they have it, why can't I? And you're pursuing that, and you're going after that. And Spirit is saying, if you made that choice already to walk away from this and pursue your happiness with bravery and courage, you did the right thing. You are being protected. Okay, and you're reconnecting with that innocence within yourself. You're seeing that everything is possible for you, that you no longer have to ask anybody for permission. You are free from any chains that used to hold you back. You're not that little person anymore. You're not that I clearly heard you're not that little girl anymore. Okay, so I don't know if maybe your parents used to tell you that your dreams were too big for you to accomplish. But Spirit is really saying here that you're not that little girl anymore. You're still holding the innocence within you and believing that what you want is worthy of you, that what you want wants you, and that you're perfect just the way you are. You're finding that self-love. Thank you, Spirit. That's what it is. Reconnecting your yin and the yang is having that self-love within yourself. And you're no longer sacrificing that self-love for nobody and anything. If something is not making you happy, if something is making you sacrifice a part of yourself, you're just like, bye-bye. I'm not doing this anymore. Okay? You're not that person anymore. And they're saying, yeah, your time is coming. Don't you worry about that. If you've been working really hard and you're just like, I'm not seeing anything, like what's going on? Spirit is saying your time is coming. There are just a couple of steps that you need to take first in order to prepare you for your transcendence of the difficulty that you are embarking on. And you're on a journey. You're on a journey of self-love. Some of you are still on this journey of self-love, of self-discovery, of knowing who you are, of knowing exactly what makes you you, and what are you willing to tolerate or not. And Spirit really wants you to know that you are protected, you are safe, and you are free now. You're able to live your life as you wish. You are free from others. And they're giving me this like a person just throwing away the chains, and you're rising. You're rising to your potential. You're rising to your true love, to self-love. You're not bowing down to anything anymore. You're literally just being like, if this does not resonate with me, if this doesn't make me happy, if this doesn't respect me, or this relationship or this job doesn't value me, doesn't respect me, doesn't honor me, I'm not dealing with it anymore. And Spirit is saying you are free. You are free. So I wish you guys the best. Take care of yourself. It was an honor, and have a good night. Bye.